After many months of dedication, hard work, and determination, Walter Stone has completed the Stone International exhibit of Aviation. Allow me to introduce to you our newest member of the family, Michel Patterson, as he will give you a tour of the exhibit.
The Stone exhibit of Aviation has finally been completed. The brand new exhibit has plenty of entertainment for anybody to enjoy on a regular basis. First and foremost, you have the check-in building, which has a ticket counter, gift shop, flight simulator lounge for children, a restaurant, and much more. The real action is inside the hangar, however. Walter and Kevin were able to come to an agreement with British Airways to obtain one of their legendary Concords. This exhibit shows many remarkable things about the aircraft, such as its unique capabilities, the full story of the Concorde, and the full original interior. The other main exhibit has been donated by Air Canada after the famous diversion of the Boeing 787-9 that glided onto the one and only 15 left at Stone National Airport. Air Canada, out of the kindness of their heart, made a kind decision to donate that exact 787-9 for the museum. The aircraft is still fully operational, and on top of that, you can even go into the flight simulation room where you can recreate the flight simulation inside the hangar. Many other exhibits are set to come, but at the current time, these two main exhibits should be very enjoyable for all audiences for the upcoming months.
And welcome back, everybody, to Stone International Airport Storyline Season 2, Episode 5. What a fantastic update we got in store today. If you guys are excited, I would really appreciate if you guys consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell so you guys never miss on any content to come. But we got a jam-packed Stone International Airport update for you guys, so we are going to get started. Right here on short final, here we have the Allegiant Air McDonnell Douglas MD-83 coming in from Orlando Sanford's route, still going very, very strong. Holding short of runway 15 left, here we have the American Airlines Boeing 757-200 and the breast cancer awareness delivery by JC Models. He came in from Charlotte today, and he's going to be rotating back out there. Flight's been on a mix and match between Airbuses and 757s. The low-cost Concourse is looking very nice. It's right here. We got the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 and the Heart delivered by NG Models. He just arrived in from Las Vegas, which is a new service, and he's going to be heading out to Baltimore today. Canyon Blue Boeing 737-800 for Southwest Airlines arrived in from Dallas Love Field. It's going to be heading out to Orlando. And we got the dual special lineup right here. We have the Tennessee 1 Boeing 737-800 arrived in from BCI or Citrus Aviation's airport. It's going to be heading out to Chicago Midway. And on the top side, we got the Maryland 1 Boeing 737-800 arrived in from St. Louis, going to be heading out to Houston Hobby. Got a new airline and service for Stone International Airport right here. We have Spirit's inaugural flight. We have the Airbus A319-100 in the banana paint scheme. Arrived in from Atlantic City. It's going to be heading out to Myrtle Beach. Quite an approach for Spirit here. Very excited to have them. They fit great in here in the low-cost terminal at Gate. I believe this is like B5, but very nice to see Spirit, and we're really glad to have them. And right here, making room for the MD-80, here we have the Allegiant Air Airbus A320 in the old paint scheme. He just arrived in from the normal destined for Wadden Beach, but a new service has begun for Allegiant as well to St. Petersburg. So really cool to see more Florida destinations. That is the third. It kind of reminds me, I know they have some cities up there in this northeast region. I'm kind of forgetting what they are right now, but they all have flights down to the Florida area. This is kind of the vibe I'm getting here with what Allegiant is doing here, pursuing out of gate B6. A little substitution action here for F9. We got the Frontier Airlines Airbus A320. This is Griswold the Bear heading out to Denver today. Normally A321s, of course, but due to an aircraft swap, the A320 made it with Grizz on the tail. I love Grizz, man. Such an awesome airplane. I highly recommend it if you can find this extremely rare model. And right here we have the JetBlue Airways Airbus A321 by NG Models, a brand new model. It looks really good. Even the green looks better in this perspective. He's heading out to Fort Lauderdale today. I actually will be acquiring another JetBlue A321 by NG Models. I'll talk about why in massive unboxing number 10, so stay tuned for that. Pretty nice coincidence, and I think you guys will understand why I chose to opt for it. I will say right now, I didn't pay for it, so there's probably a big giveaway right there. If you guys remember, I haven't really used this model at all since I've got my new JetBlue A320s, but I thought for good old sake, and it's not a horrible model, why don't we bring back the JetBlue Airways Airbus A320 in the Barcode Tail by Velocity Models. What a epic combo there we have. He just arrived in from DCA, which has got upgraded about 3 weekly to the A320, and then the rest are E190s, and he's going to be heading back out to New York John F. Kennedy. I know there wasn't a whole lot of new flights. Walter and everybody's kind of working on something else, so stay tuned for the cutscene. Don't forget to vote because it's going to be a very critical decision if you had to guess, obviously. And as you can tell, the concourse has been put in place for the new concourse, Concourse C, that will be making its debut probably by the next update. We'll have to get checked in with Walter and see how that goes, but 20 full gates, and we're really excited for it. What a epic brand new service for American Airlines, as the Boeing 767-200 has made it to Stone International Airport right here, as we have the American Airlines Boeing 767-200. That feels so crazy to say, as he's going to be heading out to Los Angeles today, which is 2 daily flights. I'm really excited to see if American's going to start San Francisco with this aircraft as well. Definitely gives the old pre-2014 memories that we all dearly miss. Very excited to have this flight back in the region. And of course, we have the American Airlines McDonnell MD-82. This is the JetX version. He just arrived in from Dallas Fort Worth, and you know what? He's going to be making the turnaround as per usual. This is now 4 daily MD-80s. Beautiful. And the 757 also comes once a day. Can't forget about that. And this is what normal airport update interruptions turn into, me putting paper in the printer for my family members. If the printer starts going off, I very much apologize. But right here, we have the beautiful American Airlines Airbus A321neo. I'm telling you, besides the engines being a little big, this thing is what a nice, and I'm really excited. I am going to say right now, if you made it to this point in the video, got another one in a box right next to me, so I'm really excited to get that out, but obviously not until massive unboxing number 10. Got a lot of exciting stuff planned for that. But anyways, he's going to be heading out to Chicago O'Hare, which I believe is a new flight for American. It may have been 737s. I take that back. It was 737s, but it's been fluctuating between Neos and 737s, which is super, super cool. And as you can tell, we have a little substitution here on the American Eagle Embraer ERJ-175 for Philadelphia, which is obviously still going, but American has decided to tack on LaGuardia as well to compete with Delta, which is a daily flight in the E175. I just realized recently that the YX registrations, as I learned more about subsidiary carriers for airlines, are the ones that are mainly based in the Northeast region at Philadelphia and all up there. And I think they're at Miami as well. So I kind of learned that, but they still work fantastic. They're all the same kind of, so really glad to have it. And pulling into gate A8, here we have the American Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8. This model is so nice, man. I really hate for it to sit on the shelf all the time, but he's riding in on the inaugural flight from Miami. They'll do a water can salute on all the flights back, I promise, but since there's so many new routes, it kind of leads to the point where water can salutes get a little oversaturated, so I'll do it for big flights, but obviously not everyone. But the wings are so much better on this. I hope Gemini goes back to that instead of the plastic on this example. I didn't necessarily mean plastic, but you know what I mean, kind of that type feel. It's kind of weird compared to the Max. The Max is so much better. But right here, we have the Delta Airlines Boeing 737-900ER heading out to New York LaGuardia. As American has started that flight, they are gonna even try to just finish them off. It's been mainly 737s the whole time, which is pretty crazy. Now, 737s may not go to LaGuardia for Delta regularly. I apologize if they don't. I think it's more like 717, A319, CS100, that type of stuff. But anyways, it works very well in my opinion. And right here with Delta Airlines Airbus A318 heading out to Detroit. So that kind of flopped over from the LaGuardia service, as that's got even more upgraded, and Detroit doing well. It's kind of been mixed and matched between CS100s and A319s, kind of that. And there goes the printer, so I will be back shortly. And right here we have the Delta CS100 heading out to Minneapolis. So they've been flopping these 100-seater aircrafts, 130 whatever, on all these hub routes for Delta. So I'm really excited to see what they do when they get more more frequency and hopefully a bigger presence here at Stone International Airport. Got a fantastic substitution right here, as here we have the United Airlines Airbus A320 Stars and Bars heading out to Newark, which is obviously normally A319. So nice to see the retro livery coming in for the substitution. And right here we have the United Express Embraer ERJ-175 arrived in from Washington Dulles and heading on the new service out to Chicago O'Hare, which is 2 daily. Houston is here, but it actually is on a different aircraft today. The wait is over. Look at this thing right here. We have the United Airlines Boeing 757-200 by NG Models in the Herrar here, California livery. This thing is fantastic. God, it looks so good, man. I'm really glad to have it. Hopefully I'm able to use it a lot. He arrived in from Houston Intercontinental, which has been fluctuating between 737s and 757s, and he's going to be heading out to, hopefully I get this right, Berkeley International Airport or Rice Cooker Aviation's airport. I want to give a huge thank you to him. He's really helped me out on the Discord, getting everything set up and running, and just fantastic guy and friend. So please go check out his channel, go subscribe to him, and go show him all the love and support. I'd really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, Rice. Truly means the world, dude, and this subscriber route is going to be fantastic. And right here we had the Air Canada Airbus A319 heading out to Toronto Pearson International Airport, or OC Wings is the airport. I'm sorry about that. I couldn't really get the correct whatever you want to call it out, but anyways, fantastic aircraft. Glad to have the route, and it was very nice of Air Canada to donate the 787 for the Stone International exhibit of aviation. And we of course can't forget about the Delta Airlines McDonnell MD-88 arriving in from Atlanta, Hartsfield, Jackson. They have been sending a couple different aircraft, but luckily we were able to catch the MD-80 today. As always, long live the Mad Dog in all ways, shape, and forms. UPS McDonnell MD-11 heading out to Louisville. This is up to 3 daily. Cargo is going very strong out without the pandemic at Stone International Airport. UPS has added a couple new destinations, but not all of them are here today. But we do have the A300 in today. Arrived in from Albany, Georgia, and is going to be heading out to Chicago, Rockford today. And right here we have the FedEx Express Boeing 757-200 arrived in from Orlando, is going to be heading out to Memphis. They haven't added any new routes on the main FedEx brand, but if you want to see something real cool, then watch this. Right here we have the FedEx Feeder ATR 72 doing something very, very cool. FedEx Feeder has started a brand new service called the 13 Colony Run, which consists of 13 destinations, as it would sound like, through the iconic 13 colonies. The flight starts in Atlanta and then goes to Columbia, South Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, Norfolk, Virginia, Washington, DCA, Wilmington, and Delaware, I believe. If some of these are off, I apologize. I just thought it would be a really cool concept to make these, and hopefully the airports are right. Maybe they'll get to some bigger airports as time progresses. Then they go to Pittsburgh, and then New York LaGuardia, then Hartford, Connecticut, then TF Green. I want to say that's in, that may be Rhode Island. Connecticut, I think. And then it comes by Stone International Airport, and then it goes to Manchester, Boston. I think that may be in like New Hampshire maybe. And then it goes on to Portland, Maine, and it flies down and back all day long. They usually send one plane up, and then they'll send one plane down, and they'll do that all day long. So this is obviously a daily service. One plane will come in, then go up. One plane will come in and then go back down. So I thought it was a super cool service to recap the update. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Very fun to make, and I'm really excited to see the future of Stone International Airport. We have a very critical cutscene, especially in telling some international service to come. So please do vote after you watch the cutscene. I'd very much appreciate it. It would be very kind of you to do so, and I very much appreciate it for the future of Stone International Airport. But that will do it for the actual update today, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, very fun to make, and we got a lot of great stuff going here at Stone International Airport, so you're not going to want to miss a beat. So go vote. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time as Redriveraviation is signing off.
Stone International Airport is hoping to welcome international carriers in the upcoming months. Unfortunately, the customs and immigration have not been completed inside the main terminal building at Stone International Airport. This is a very critical decision whether a fundraiser would be needed or potentially adding tax costs to expedite the customs and immigration. This has been something Walter has been thinking about for weeks now.
Man, I would really like to do the tax option, but the main problem with that is it's just, they're not going to take it. They don't care about us. They don't care about the airport. And I know a GoFundMe would do well, but I mean, think about what we could do with all that other money, man. Man. I don't know. This is not going to be good. As bad as I want to save money, we're going to have to progress somehow. I thought we already worked this out in my dream.